Faber Castell Loom. This is the model Faber Castell Loom. Here it is inscribed as Faber Castell. Since 1761. So it's a very old manufacturing company, and there is a logo of Faber Castell, and under the clip you can see it is inscribed as China. So the pen is, though the company is a German company, but I think the pen is made in China. It's a very tricky place under the clip of the pen that it's made in China. You can see it. Just look under the below the clip. It's inscribed as China. So though the pen is made in China, but it's a very beautiful pen. The cap is very lightweight. It's a very lightweight cap, and the clip is, here is the clip, and on the top of the cap there is also a Faber Castell logo. Very lightweight cap, and there are many color variation of caps. And this is the pen, and it is the nib. There is no breathing hole, just some dots inscribed on the nib, and there is also a logo. Just watch here, and it is inscribed as F. That means it's a fine point. Very beautiful nib, and it writes very smoothly. The grip section to many of person is quite uncomfortable, as it's a very large and fat grip section, but if once it's habituated to the writer, then it's quite comfortable and quite pleasurable for writing. And the pen is made of metal. It's a metal pen and quite heavy in comparison with its cap. The cap is very lightweight and the pen is heavyweight. So there is a quite contrast of weight in of the pen and the cap. And this is the feed section. You can see here. Just let me focus on the feed. Yes, this is the feed section, and this is the nib section. So I am giving you some writing sample of loom. So it is Faber Castell Loom. You can see it's a very wet nib, very wet. The flow is heavy, though the nib is fine, but very wet nib, and it's a fine point steel nib, and the flow is heavy, quite wet flow, quite wet, like other German nibs. This is quite wet and very smooth nib with a slight feedback, which is clearly enjoyable for writing pleasure. And very wet. I like the nib very much, though it's a steel nib, but still it's a very enjoyable nib and pleasure for writing. And when one can buy the pen, there is no converter with the pen, but I have bought a converter separately. This is a schemidit converter and I bought it separately, but you can enjoy writing. The nib is very good and very pleasurable. It's a steel nib and it looks very beautiful. So thank you. Keep watching.